K88 SLG, K8QKO. Nick, are you out there?
KE8QKO, this is KD8SLG. Good evening, Nick. How you doing?
Feeling a little snarky today. See how that goes.
What about snarky? What?
I said I'm feeling a little snarky today.
Well, good. It's good to have a little pep in your step from time to time. That's awesome, man. I think this is going to be a quick one tonight. I think everybody's gearing up for the debates.
That's not until 9 p.m. They got a whole hour.
I don't know. Some may have to drink for an hour before listening to that. Something's going on with my wires. X is beeping at me. Anyway. All right, man. You're coming in. Fine. Talk a little louder, maybe. That's all I can say.
K8QKO, is that better?
Actually, it is. I would say it's much brighter.
Fantastic. I was fiddling with a knob on my radio, and it seems to make it better. I like when that happens. Anyway, with that, I'll pass it off to 73 until 8 minutes from now. And I'll be clear. K8QKO.
All right, man. We're all standing by. K8QKO, KD8SLG. Clear until net. W8WKY.
The weekly Serenet, featuring club news, trivia, and check-ins from some of the nicest hams in the universe starts in 5 minutes. Get ready for the weekly Serenet starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
QST, calling all amateurs to the Silvercreek Radio Amateur I can't talk. Calling all amateurs to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Tuesday night at ClubNet on the WWKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio, 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL total of 114 Mark 8. We meet here every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. to hear some club announcements, catch up with each other, have a few laughs, and answer a trivia question presented by the Trivia Master, our very own W8ELM Eric. This is a controlled net, and we ask that all traffic must pass through net control. Your net control operator this evening is K8QKO, Kilo Echo 8, Quebec, Kilo Oscar. My personal is Nick. But for the duration of this net, I will be using the club call W8WKY. Emergency or priority traffic is welcome to break in at any time. Just say break, break to get our attention in some way, and we'll slow the net down and do our best to help you out. Is there any emergency or priority traffic at this time? Please call now. Nothing heard. Before I start taking check-ins, I'd like to invite KD8SLG to make some club announcements. KD8SLG, this is WWKY.
WWKY, this is KD8SLG. Nick here. I forgot all about that part. Well, let's see. Tomorrow evening, CFARC, KE8ARB, Brandon to be specific, I think, they're going to be having an Everyone on the Air event from 4:30 to 7:30, somewhere up there. So all the information for that is on the webpage, www.ky.org. Our monthly meeting is next Thursday night, 7 o'clock at the Wadsworth Eagles Hall, where we always have it, September 19th. From 7 to 9, and we will be meeting for dinner beforehand at Casa Nuestra about 5 o'clock-ish. October 5th is the next license exam session with N8WB, Stefan. That's from 10 to 12 at the Sharon Center United Methodist Church in Sharon Center. And to my knowledge, to the best of my knowledge, our Sarah tour of K3LR is going to take place on October 12th. Watch for specifics. I know that was not one of the dates that we signed up for, but that's when it's going to be, October 12th. WWKY, this is KD8SLG. Thanks, Nick.
And thank you for the announcements there, Nick. All right, this is WWKY. Are there any other announcements for the net tonight? Okay, nothing heard there. So let's go over some how tonight's net's going to work. I'm going to take a few rounds of in and out check-ins for those just want to get recognized. Then I'll do a few rounds of regular check-ins for those that want to stick around and answer some trivia. Then we'll work with the list, get your answers to the trivia, and any comments you might have. Now, I will ask, when you check in, please say your call sign twice. Once phonetically, once alphabetically, along with your name and location. So we're going to go ahead and start taking some in and out check-ins. This is WWKY. In and out check-ins, please call now with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, and your name and location.
Yo, Echo 8, India Mike Echo, KE8IME, David Sterling.
Out. Stefan, and 2 more days for the Wayne County Fair, Wednesday and Thursday.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London, in and out, please.
Kilo Delta 8, Zulu Sierra Hotel, KD8 ZSH, Randy and Akron, in and out.
This is Whiskey 8, Uniform Alpha, W8UA, Mobile, Javen and Rittman. I'll be in and out.
Good evening, Nick. I have no traffic. I'll be in and out. November 8 Delta Romeo Delta and N8 DRD down in Marshallville. In and out.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8BAY, Ralph and So, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, Randy and Rittman, Ohio, 73, and God bless, I'll be in and out.
All right, this is W8WKY. That's a pretty good orderly list there. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to do one more round here of in and out check-ins. Make sure we get everybody on the list that wants to check in and out. So one more round. If you want to check in and out, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location. Okay, looks like we're at the bottom of that in and out list. Thank you, everybody, for checking in there. Now we're going to start checking some regular check-ins. So regular check-ins, please call with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
November Tango 8 Delta, NTAD, Dave and Copley.
Kilo 2, Hotel Zulu Echo, K2HZE on YSF, checking in.
Kilo Charlie 8, Hotel Delta Papa, KC8 HDP. My name is Jerry in Shreve.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB, John in Massillon.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA, Eric in Strongsville.
All right, I'm going to take it right there. This is the W8WKY. We're going through collecting check-ins for the net tonight. Also, I did not go through our in and out check-ins and mention everybody that checked in. I just thanked them, so I'm going to do that, and along with the current regular check-ins. So I'm going to run through these in and out check-ins real quick. We have W8ELM. We have KE8IME. We have N8WB. We have N8WS. We have KD8ZSH. We have W8UA. We have WD8LLA. I have N8DRD. I have N8BAY. And I have KE8TLB. Before I go down with the regular check-ins, was there any in and out check-ins that I missed? If you're out there, please call.
KE8 HNK Kilo Echo 8 Hotel November Kilo. Name is Elmer in Akron. In and out.
All right, thank you, Elmer. Picked up as an in and out check-in. I think that might be all we have there. So for the regular check-ins I have NTAD, I have K2HZE, I have KC8 HTP, I have KE8 UIB, I have K8VZA. Are there any additional regular check-ins for the net tonight? Please call now.
WO3X, Whiskey Oscar 3 X-Ray. The name here is John. I'm in Cuyahoga Falls.
All right, I have WO3X. John, are there any additional check-ins? Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. We'll do another round here in a little bit once we get through the comments and trivia answers from these folks. But we're going to start by going up and talking to W8ELM. W8ELM, WWKY. What do you have for our trivia this evening?
W8WKY, this is W8ELM. Well, good evening, Nick. Thank you for taking the net. Got a trivia question tonight on history, and our out-of-state friends are automatically going to be credited with the correct answer to tonight's trivia if any of them happen to participate, because this is Ohio history. In 1960, when I was in the 7th grade for the first time, 7th grade, best 3 years of my life, I had to take a required course in Ohio history. So your question tonight is, which of the following Ohio cities served as the state capital twice? Again, which of the following Ohio cities served as the Ohio state capital twice? Your choices are A, Alpha, Marietta, B, Bravo, Zanesville, C, Charlie, Chillicothe, or D, Delta, Portsmouth. Again, which of the following Ohio cities served as the state capital twice? A, Marietta, B, Zanesville, C, Chillicothe, or D, Portsmouth. Back to net, W8WKY from W8ELM.
All right, thank you for a fine question there, Eric. I have to dust off some old brain cells to try to remember that one. I think I know, but I think I know. I wrote it down. I'll give my answer later on. That's a good question. I appreciate it. Okay, now we start going through and talking to people and get their trivia answers. We're going to start with NTAD Dave. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the net tonight?
Good evening, Nick. And that was a wonderful little question there, Eric. I like that. And since I'm the first to answer, I'm going to go ahead and pick Alpha, the first on the list. For some reason, that just was the name that popped in my mind before you even started listing the answers. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. I hope everybody's having a great week. I want to welcome Phil, KHPMI, to the Barometer Net net control operator crew, Herd of Cats. He'll be here every other Saturday, so please check in with Nick on Saturdays. Let's see. Looking forward to seeing people at the Thursday night meeting and food at Nuestra Casa. Anything else going on? That's pretty much it. Thanks for picking up the net tonight. I'll throw it back to you, and like most of us, or many of us maybe, we'll probably be checking out the back and forth tonight on the national TV. Back to net control, NTAD.
All right, thank you, Dave. Got your answers down as Alpha. And yes, welcome, Phil, to the Morning Nets. Okay, let's go down and talk to K28ZE. Thomas, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Beacon Net tonight? Kilo 2, Hotel Zulu Echo. Thomas, are you out there? Do you have comments for the Beacon? Or I said Beacon Net. For the Club Net. Sorry, I get my nets mixed up. I'm on autopilot when I run a net. So Thomas, if you're out there, do you have comments for the net? All right, nothing heard from Thomas there. We're going to go down and talk to KC8 HDP. Jerry, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the net tonight?
Well, good evening, Nick. Thanks for taking the net this evening. Doing a good job. Wow. The net is a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little bit, slim tonight, but didn't know it would be that much. Lots going on, great weather. The Wayne County Fair, which has Jeff Foxworthy tonight, and lots going on. Let's see, I better answer the trivia question before I forget. I'll go with Charlie Chillicothe. Boy, 7th grade was a long time ago. Anyway, great to hear everyone on the net this evening. Look forward to seeing everyone at the club meeting next Thursday evening. Don't really have anything else, so I'm going to send things back to you, Nick. W8WKY and the net from KC8HDP 73.
All right, thank you, Jerry. Got your answer down as Charlie. And this is W8WKY going through our check-ins for the Sarah Club Net tonight. Our next station we're going to talk to is KE8UIB. John, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the Club Net?
W8WKY from KE8UIB. Good evening, Nick, to everybody out there on the net. And it is great to talk to you on the net tonight, Nick. And you guys know I'm doing the weekly message back and forth with my mom and dad for the trivia question and stuff as they're listening in from Akron. And we're just going to give it the good old family try tonight, and we're all going to go with B, Bravo, and see how that goes. With that, I hope everybody's enjoying their Tuesday evening and stuff. I'm just sitting here relaxing and playing some radio. With that, you guys, this is KE8UIB living that $5 dream. And Nick, time I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all.
All right, thank you, John. Got your answer down there for Bravo. Our next station is KE8VZA. Eric, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the net tonight?
KE8QKO in the group. This is KE8VZA. It's kind of like deja vu here, Nick. Anyway, trivia. I'm going to answer Charlie for Chillicothe. I used to live there, actually. Lived there for 8 years when I was growing up, probably from about age 3-ish, 2-ish to 10-ish. Anyway, cool town. I was through there a few years ago. Cousin of mine had a wedding nearby, and we took the opportunity to cruise through there and check it out, go by some of the old QTHs. And there's an old mansion down there that was Thomas Worthington's family's home. It was his home. He was, I don't know if he was the first governor. He was a governor early on in Ohio history, and he was friends with Tecumseh. And Tecumseh used to come visit, but he would never sleep in the house. He would eat dinner, but he would go outside and sleep under the stars. There's an overlook there that the artist, I don't know his name, who painted the first seal of Ohio, the state seal with the field and the sun and the corn shocks, and the overlook that he use the vista from is right there by Adena. And we had an Indian mound in our neighborhood. We used to sled ride on it. And there were other Indian mounds, and there's a park there, I forget the name of it, with museum-like excavations of some of the mounds, and you can go look at them. Pretty cool place. So I've kind of taken a trip down memory lane here. But everything here is going well. I just want to wish everyone a great Tuesday evening and a great rest of the week. This is KE8VZA, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Eric. I'll tell you, you got me almost second-guessing my answer, but I'm going to stick with what I wrote down. So appreciate you checking in there, sir. And, get you back on Sunday login. So thanks for that. All right, next station is WO3X. John, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the net tonight?
Good evening, Nick, and all on the net. This is WO3X. Let's see, it sounds like the previous check-in there, Eric, knows what he's talking about, so I'm going to go also with C. Charlie. That everybody on the air and C. Fark to the field, a message went out Saturday, or maybe it was Friday, and it was from Anthony, K8ZT, and he wrote that that the event would be canceled if we didn't get some more applicants for that everyone on the air. He didn't get enough, so he canceled it. So the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club's going to be doing something else tomorrow. I enjoyed that for ever since it started, that activity, and so I'm going to miss that. That's too bad. So that's the story about that event tomorrow. So with that, back to the net, W8WKY, this is WO3X.
All right, thank you, John. It's too bad they had to cancel it, but maybe a little better luck next year. Thanks for checking in with us there. We got your answers down for Charlie, or answer down for Charlie. There's only one answer tonight. Okay, this is WWKY on the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Club Net, 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PO total of 114 Mark 8. And we're ready for some more check-ins. Let's see who else wants to check in the net. If you want to check in, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Charlie Echo, and I'll be in and out.
I'm in Canton.
Kilo Charlie 8, Delta Echo Oscar, KC8 DEO, Benny and Doylestown.
Okay, I'm going to take it right there.
W8WKY.
Well, it looks like my logger got it all. So, fantastic. I always got to enjoy SLG when he's logging. Not everybody when he's logging, but he picks up all of those. So, I have KD2ACE in and out. I have K8MNT Tom, and I have KC8DEO. Are there any additional check-ins for the Beacon Net? Please call now.
This is Alpha India 5, AI 5 HV, Greg in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
All right, I have AI5HV. Any additional check-ins for the Beacon Net? Please call, or not the Beacon Net. Sorry, habits. For the Sierra Club Net, please call now. Okay, let me walk through what I've got here. Okay, we have a separate login. All right, so I've got KD2HCE in and out. I have K8MNT Tom. I have KC8DEO. I have AI5HV. And I have KI5BVE in and out. So we're going to go talk to you, KA8MNT Tom. Get his comments from that. Tom, take it away.
W8WKY, this is KA8MNT. Good. Oh, I'm all right, I think. Good evening, Nick, and everybody else that's on the net this evening. Oh, my mind went totally blank, and I didn't know what I was doing, which is normal. Well, let's see here. The trivia tonight, I've always been a history buff, so I'm going to go with Charlie Chillicothe as far as that goes. And as of midnight tonight, I start my next trip around the sun. So, yay, I think. And let's see, what else is going on? We had our 6-meter group this morning and had a great time. And then I got to go see a dentist, which wasn't too thrilled about. Then the better half and I went out to eat a late lunch, and I've been home just messing around here doing nothing later on tonight. So that's about what's going on around here. So with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. This is stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango, turning everything back over to W8WKY.
All right, thank you, Tom, and happy birthday. I'd say the Virgos are a good group. So I'll put you in that club. And we have your answer down for Charlie. Next we have KC8DEO, Benny. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the net tonight?
Hey, good evening, Nick, everybody on the net. Yeah, just one of those warm days today. I guess we better take it because you know what's in store down the road. Yeah, you could check me in tonight. Also, my wife, KC8DEP. And for the trivia question, we were listening to it, and we both are going to choose Charlie for the trivia. So Chillicothe is what we're going to go with. Other than that, good evening. Kind of had a rough day. A lot of stuff I got involved with, and so I'm going to make it an early night tonight. So other than that, everybody have a good evening tonight, and thanks for running the net there, Nick. KC8DEO and KC8DEP.
Not a problem, Benny. Thanks for checking in with us there. We have both your answers down for Charlie, and sleep well. Next, we have AI5HV, Greg. How you doing? What do you have for the net tonight?
Hello, Nick, and everyone else on the net. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow, and I try to join in on this net whenever I can. Sometimes schedules are a little bit crazy, but I know Dustin and Nick from the Boredom Breaker net there, so hope everyone is doing well this evening.
All right, thank you, Greg. Did you want to take a stab at our trivia question?
Well, if I had to pick one, it seems to be the popular consensus there is Charlie, and I'm not sure I can pronounce that name, so Chillicothe. Not sure how well I did on pronouncing that, but that's my answer is C as in Charlie there.
All right, thank you, sir. Yeah, Charlie's running away with it, so we'll get you down there and get that as your answer. Thanks for checking in with us, and thanks for getting all the way up here from Broken Arrow. We have one more coming in from the blue screen. That's KC8FQV Mark. How you doing, Mark? And what do you have for that tonight?
So that's Marky's on RF.
All right, this is WWKY on the Club Net 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PO total of 114 Mark 8. Somebody had their mic keyed up there, and I think we did not get Mark's comments. So KC8FQV, WWKY, if you want to come back with your comments, we'd appreciate it. Okay, nothing heard from Mark there. We'll get back to him here in a little bit. And let's go on. We have another check-in from the blue screen. That's K8ZZR Harry. How you doing, Harry? And what do you have for that tonight?
Hey, good evening, Nick. K8QKO. This is KE8ZZR. Not much going on here. Sorry, I'm running a little late. I was looking on the blue screen there to see if I could see the questions, the trivia, but I didn't see them there. So if you wouldn't mind, could you just repeat it, please? K8ZZR.
Absolutely, sir. Let's go up and talk to W8ELM. This is WWK. Can you read the trivia question, please?
W8WKY.
W8WKY from W8ELM. We'll make it quick. This is an Ohio history question. Which of the following Ohio cities served as the state capital twice? Was it A, Marietta, B, Zanesville, C, Chillicothe, or D, Portsmouth? Which of the following Ohio cities served as the state capital twice? A, Marietta, B, Zanesville, C, Chillicothe, or D, Portsmouth? Back to net.
All right, thank you, Eric. Let's go out and talk to K8ZZR Harry and get his comments for the net, or his answer for the trivia question. Harry, take it away.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Eric. W8ELM. This is KE8ZZR. I'm going to go with C. Chillicothe sounds familiar from my history days. And not much happening here. Heading out camping tomorrow. And just did a lot of yard work. Cut 2.5 acres of grass today. So that's about it from my place. So with that, I'll turn it back to you, Net Control. This is KE8ZZR 73s.
right, 73 Harry. We have one more show up on the blue screen. That's KD8 EPC. Dustin, how you doing, sir? And what do you have for the net tonight?
W8WKY and the Sarah Club Net. Well, good evening to you, Nick at Night. Good to hear you out there. Let me start with the trivia. I am going to go with answer C, so I don't forget that. Otherwise, not a whole lot going on. Just got home a little bit ago. Was out having some dinner and doing a little bit of shopping. So got done doing that. It's my weekend now, off until Friday. So we're just kind of going to relax. Got a couple of nets tomorrow, and then we get to hang out and do not much Thursday. So that's all I've got for you, Nick. Just wanted to stop by, give you a number, and say hello. So with that, this is KD8EPC. Back to Net Control 73, my friend.
All right, thank you, Dustin. 73. We got your answers down as Charlie, and have fun on your nets tomorrow. Okay, this is W8WKY. Run the club net for the Sarah Club on 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. Is there anyone else out there that would like to check into the beacon net? Please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically along with your name and location.
Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec November Delta, KC3, QND, Genie, North Ridgeville.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh.
Okay, I have KC3QND, Miss Jeannie, and I have W8HRF, Josh. Is there anyone else that would like to check into the beacon net? Please call now. Not the beacon net, the club net. All right, nothing out there. Let's go talk to you, KC3QND. Jeannie, how you doing, ma'am? And what do you have for that tonight?
KC3QND here. Well, good evening. How are you tonight? I'm doing fine here. It was a beautiful day today. Got some outside work done and gave Mr. Wilson a bath. That was a big job. After he got a bath, I had to take a shower. He just shook all over me. So everybody's happy here in North Ridgeville. This is KC3QND. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Jeannie. I don't think we got your trivia answer. Do you want to come back with that?
I have no idea, but they always say guess C when you don't know. So we're going to go with C.
All right, ma'am. That's a popular answer tonight, so you might just have it. Next, we have W8HRF Josh. How you doing, sir? And what do you have for the net tonight?
K8QKO. I almost said in the beacon net. That made me laugh when you said the beacon net a couple of times. K8QKO W8HRF. Good evening, everybody on the club net. I'm going to go with Zanesville. I don't know the actual answer, but that seems like a fun one. Don't have too much else. Just heading home, and that's about it. Looking forward to hearing everybody on the Beacon Net tomorrow night. Got to make sure I got my trivia all lined up. And also tomorrow is the Summit County Parks on the Air event that Cuyahoga Falls is putting on. So I'll have to be near a radio. I'll probably be operating from home, probably just search around from home. So that'll be fun. So anyways, thanks for running, Nick, and we'll catch you later. K8QKO, W8HRF 73, everyone.
All right, thank you, Josh. We have your answer down for Bravo. You said tomorrow night Parks on the Air. Is that the same event that was mentioned earlier for that was canceled? I think that might be. Maybe worth looking into. Anyway, thank you for checking in there, sir. We appreciate it. And we're at the bottom of the list here. This is WKY on the Sarah repeater going through check-ins for the Club Net on 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. Do we have any additional check-ins for the net tonight? Please call now with your call sign phonetically, followed alphabetically, along with your name and location. Okay, no, you're there. Let's talk to K8SLG. We haven't got any comments from him, and he loves to talk. So, K8SLG, W8WKY, how you doing, Nick? And what do you have for the net tonight?
W8WKY, this is K8SLG. Good evening, Nick at night, and everyone here on the Club Net, all you Club Netizens. Yeah, I love to talk, Nick. All right, we'll start with trivia. I'm going to go with C tonight, Chillicothe. I wish Gary were here to see all of these C's. He's in Texas. He's on his way home. Yeah, so apparently everything on the air has been canceled. Sorry for that announcement at the beginning of the net, but I was not in the loop for that one. And but everything else I talked about is still going on, and I'm pretty sure October 12th is the date for K3LR. That's a Saturday, and if you haven't been there to see it, which I have not, it's definitely worth the trip, is what I'm told. So keep that in mind, pencil it in. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, we have the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net from 1 to 3. Dustin has the first hour. Nancy, KI5OZZ, has the second hour. And the Beacon net tomorrow night, of course, starts at 10 o'clock. Early check-ins at 9:30. Hope to hear a bunch of you there. W8WKY, this is K8SLG. Back to net control. Thanks, Nick.
All right, thank you, Nick. We got your answer down there for, oh, geez, say Bravo? Or Charlie? You have your own answer, right? Yeah, Charlie, you wrote your own answer down. Sorry. Anyway, this is WWKY. I'm going to go over to W8ELM, Eric, to get his comments for the net. Oh, before I go to Eric, I'm going to say my answer is going to be Bravo. And then we'll go over to W8ELM to get his comments and have him read the answer for the trivia. So, Eric, take it away.
You want to give me your answer, Nick?
Yes, sir. My answer is going to be Bravo.
W8WKY from W8ELM. Apparently people weren't paying attention to Shorter's postulate tonight because he says I never pick C. Except when I do, and I mentioned last week, it's either 20% of the time when I have 5 choices or 25% of the time when I have 4. Anyway, correct answer was C, Chillicothe. So HDP Jerry, VZA Eric, WO3X John, MNT Tom, DEO Benny, DEP Brenda, AI5HV, Greg, let's see, ZZR, Harry, EPC Dustin, QND Genie and KD8SLG all had the correct answer. In 1803, Chillicothe was made the state capital. That's when it became the 17th state. In 1810, in an attempt to establish influence over the eastern portion of the state, Democratic Republicans succeeded in moving the capital to Zanesville. It only stayed there for 2 years and then returned to Chillicothe. So Chillicothe was the state capital twice. Columbus didn't exist when legislators decided to move the capital there in 1812. So they designed and laid out the town, and in 1816, Columbus was incorporated and became the state capital. Marietta was never the state capital, but it was the capital of the Northwest Territory in 1788. Very interesting town. Check out Campus Martius. Let's see. Mentioned Zanesville, mentioned Chillicothe. Portsmouth was never the state capital either, but it is an important town in the history of Ohio. With that, thank you, everyone. We'll turn it back to NET, W8WKY, W8ELM, 73.
All right, thank you, Eric, for another fine question there. Let's a break for one moment. All right, again, thank you, Eric, for a fine question. We appreciate that. It's always good to have that fascinating Ohio history. All right, at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who participated in tonight's net. Remember, it is your participation that keeps the net and the club alive. At this time, 8:47 p.m.
Charlie Alpha, KC3WCA,
2047 military time, 24-hour time. I am returning the repeater to normal and customary amateur radio use. And the call sign WWKY to... Oh, sorry, let me reread that. I am returning the repeater and the call sign W8WKY to customary amateur radio use. This is K8QKO. I am clear, 73 all.
This is KD8SLG. If anybody doesn't want to watch the debate tonight and want to get some more net in, KD8QGQ down in Millersburg. Charlie, KB8PXM, runs a good net, the watch net, from 146670, negative offset, and a PL tone of 71.9. Starts at 9 o'clock. Maybe I'll hear a few of you there as well. KD8SLG, I'm clear.
KC3W Kilo Charlie 3 with Charlie Alpha.
Hey, Nick, Dustin, KCFQV. I don't know, we might have lost the hub or lost the connection to the repeater itself. KCFQV.
KC8FQV, KDSLG, everything's working fine. Mark, and I heard somebody else in there as well. KC3WCA, I believe. KC3WCA, KDSLG, what's up?
KD8SLG, KC3WCA. I was trying to get in on the net. I've been trying. My computer was being weird, and the web app wasn't working for some reason, so I had to download the Echolink client on my computer. I was just trying to get more information on that other net also, if you could please relay that back.
Which net is that? The beacon net?
No, I was referring to the one at 9 o'clock, if it had a Echolink or other link.
Yeah, the WatchNet. No, sir. That doesn't have Echolink or Allstar. That's strictly a local repeater-bound net. KD8SLG.
Well, I thank you for getting back to me. Hopefully I'll get on the next net, KC3WCA. I'm clear unless anyone else has any other questions.
Evening, Nick. I was going to say Charlie, and that what I did. I threw it in text screen, so maybe, I don't know. But we'll catch you in the morning. KCFQV.
Yeah, Mark, I got you off the blue screen there with C for the answer tonight, Chillicothe. The correct answer, by the way. So when we called for you, were you keying up anywhere? Because someone was keying up after you were called.
Yeah, I keyed up, but I was running some mobile, running through the hotspot. So I had the Net Companion. There's an app called Net Companion. Wade found it. I found it, and I never used it for a while. And then when he said he used Net Companion, then I used that, and the phone don't like working together with another thing. So I have the old phone runs the DV switch on it, and then I use the main phone, have the Net Companion on it, or I could have the RagChew app going, either one. But it probably was dropping on me because being mobile, it doesn't sometimes want to work with handing off from tower to tower. So, but that was me probably when I tried to key up, because then at the end it wouldn't release, I think. So that was, I did come back, but it probably didn't work all the way. So KCFQV. We were down in Green watching my sister's grandkids play baseball, and I heard you in there about 6 o'clock. I threw my call out to see if I could make the machine, which I did not. So I was on Allstar then.
All right, man. Well, you didn't make it through, so I just wanted to let you know that. But I got your answer in there, and you're sounding fine now. So, all right, I'm heading down to the WatchNet, and I got to run down the hall. Been sitting in the chair for an hour and a half. We'll talk to you tomorrow. KC8FQV, KD8SLG. I'll be clear on your final mark.
All right, yep, I'll let you go so you can get to the WatchNet, get to the little room to do some other businesses and whatever. And I will be around tomorrow on the nets, and I'll be at Boredom Breaker Net at 1. I'll bring ourselves up on one side and dial up on their side to make. Some days they're really rag chewing over there right up to the